Just a little bit of excitement here. A deer decided to visit us until it's seen Emma. All right, here we go. Here's the lake, Baptiste Lake, here at the summer village of Whispering Hills. And we're heading back to Edmonton today. Actually, we probably won't be leaving till about noon. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've been here since Sunday. We'll leave before all the weekend warriors come out. We like to come out here during the week. Hey, Kate, thanks for the gifts. How's your day going? Let's give you a 360 where we're at, and then we'll see if we can find Emma. Emma! Emma just took off after a deer. Now she's somewhere in these bushes here. Come on, Emma. Come on the dock. Come on. And we're on a dock here. And I gotta find Emma though before we go any further. Let's see if I'll show you one more view of the lake just in case we go up the hill. Oh, there's Emma. Come on, Emma, you coming? There she is. And then we'll go up the hill. We'll see if we can see any more deer up the hill here. There she is. All right, let's show you guys around. That's Baptiste Lake, and that's the Narrows. That goes over to another portion of the lake. This is a large part of the lake, but there's a larger part behind me. You have to go over these Narrows. There's a narrow area where the lake goes through, and out behind there, a larger portion of the lake is over there, but we're still a large part here too. There are some other little areas back there. There's some other little areas back there, and another little cove back in there, and then this larger part here. So it's a big lake. Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, she wants me to go over there. She's just hanging out over here. We'll get moving around again here pretty soon. Jesse, Emma used to chase the deer. Now she just kind of runs up to them because she wants to be investigative, but then she stops. She doesn't. When she was a young pup, she used to run and run and run. I'd wonder when she'd come back, and all of a sudden, I'd go get some jacket and shoes on, and before you know it, I open the door, and there she's at the door. Thanks, Tita, for your comments for Emma. Are you guys having an air quality alert? No, it's actually very nice here. Look at there's snow. It's pretty blue skies. There's a little bit of cloud on the horizon, but no air quality problems as of yet. And we got Asian Silk Prince here from Texas. Where's everybody watching from? We got Jimmy here from Norway. Welcome, Jimmy. How's your day going? And Emma's just chilling right there. Show you guys the lake a little bit, just in case we don't come back down to the lake. Yeah, our signal, we're coming off the Starlink, so our signal's not bad, but we're not actually close to the Starlink, but we're getting a good signal. Hey, Abby, how you doing? Yeah, it is nice out. It's a nice day. It's warm already. It's about 20 degrees. And let's take a look here. There's a whole bunch of activity on the lake right there. I'm not sure. They might be ducks. I don't think they're loons. Loons usually are solo birds. At least out here they are. They're usually by themselves, and you usually hear them calling to each other across the lake. That happens. Thanks for that, Abby. Oh, I just seen a fish jump right there. You see the splash mark was right there. They have pike, walleye pike, northern pike, perch. Those are the three main fish that people go for here. You have to realize that the signal gets weak close to the water. Yeah, you know what? On cell signal, you're right, Jimmy. Sometimes I'll get signal right where Emma is, right on the edge. And as soon as I get in a boat out here, forget it. You can't get anything out there. And then I could get Starlink out there, though. I'll get Starlink probably, oh wow, as much as 1,000 feet from the shore. I've done that out in the mountains, on a lake in the mountains. I had my Starlink right by the edge of the lake, and I was able to get, at least 1,000 feet out into the water. Amazing footage out in the mountains. We did that last year, actually, and that was pretty cool. With the Starlink goes pretty far. Right now we're about 600 feet from the Starlink. No more than that. Hey Natalie, welcome. Thanks for that heart me. Appreciate the gifts. How's your day going? And guys, if you wonder what that contraption right there in the middle of the screen is in the water, somebody in their infinite wisdom thinks that that will stop algae. It's a bubbler. This is a huge lake. It's just a drop in the bucket. That wouldn't do anything. The algae is a problem in this lake, and that little bubbler is not going to do anything. You need to do drastic measures to get the algae out of this lake. But right now it's not bad. It's usually when you get the hot weather in the summer, then the algae blooms start to erupt and they start to really get prolific. But now it's still cool. We've had cool weather, but it is supposed to have a warm week. We're going to get close to 30 this week, Celsius. So that's going to be in the high 80s. What's that, about 90 almost, isn't it? 30? Anyways, it gets up there. Right there, fish jumped. See that? You guys might have caught that. Did you see that fish jump right there? With some drones, your compass gets crazy. Yeah, I believe that, Jimmy. Hey, Ray, thanks for following. We do a lot of videos in nature. Thanks for joining. We usually do it with Emma, but Emma's way over there. She's gonna stick next to shore. She's seen a deer over there, so she's kind of guarding the area from the deer. I'll get moving and then Emma will follow me. I just wanted to show you guys a bit of the lake. How's your day going, Natalie? You having a good day? We got 19 people here. Where's everybody watching from? Got Jimmy from Norway here. We got Stuart here from Michigan. How you doing, Stuart? How's the weather there today? Is it a hot day? And we've got Jesse from Washington State. Which part of Washington State, Jesse? I used to live in Bothell, Washington. That's about 20 miles or so from Seattle. We got Carol from Hawaii. Welcome. Bet you got some nice weather in Hawaii. And we've got Regina from Sydney. Welcome. You're near Oregon. Okay. So you're southern U.S. We were just down there. Probably about let's see now, how long ago was that? Well, we were actually in the island, Vancouver Island, last month. We were there for a bit, 10 days, I guess. And then we were last 6 months ago, we were near you. We were on our way to Texas, at least 6 months ago, even longer, probably 8 months ago. Texas, a little bit more. One last 360 where we're at here near the dock. And then we're going to move around. We might see some deer. Right there's a deer. Look, guys. I just said we'll see some deer. Look. There he is. And he's looking at Emma. And he's probably keeping an eye on me too. So there's the deer. How's our signal, guys? We got good signal? And I was going to give you a 360. You know what? I'm going to give you one last 360 and we'll come back to the deer. Because we might not come back to this spot. All right. Hope the deer's still there after the 360. And then we'll see where Emma is. I'm sure that deer is looking for Emma. It can sense things. Canadian wilderness. Yeah, it's beautiful here. Thanks, Abby. Thanks, Stuart. Coyotes. No coyotes. Oh, there's Emma and the deer. Okay, good girl, Emma. Just watch the deer. Okay, so that's good. She's not chasing. Did you see that, guys? Emma's staying there, and the deer took off, and Emma just stayed there. She's being good. She's not chasing, so that's good. That was a good capture. We seen Emma and the deer at the same time, and Emma didn't chase. So that's good. When we get back to Edmonton, Jack, which is about 2 hours away, we're going to see, you'll hear coyotes out there. Sometimes we see them. Oh, the deer's really close to Emma, so she's really here. Emma, just stay here. Yeah. The deer's kind of sticking near Emma, and Emma says, okay, that's enough. Okay, let's go see what's going on. Emma. Emma. There's a big crow. Emma. Yeah, she's very investigative. Emma, this way. I'm assuming Emma went up here. Guys, let's just take a look. Emma. There she is. What are you doing? You know not to chase. Come here. I just want to see, Dad. I just want to check it out. Home of the Sasquatch. You know what? Nobody ever claims this is a Sasquatch area. I think you got to go into BC. BC claims their Sasquatch area. I don't hear any Sasquatch way up here north in Baptiste Lake area. There's Emma. What are you doing? You were told to leave those alone. I just want to get closer, Dad. Look at you, got some branch. Come here, come here. What do you got on your face? What do you got on your face? Oh, some grass. You got grass on your face. Oh yeah, she has fun up here. She doesn't get tied up. She usually sticks around this area here. She won't go far. Some deer try to tease her, and they come close to her, and then they run. But she was resisting it for pretty good. You guys seen that on film or on video, but she didn't chase, and then all of a sudden it got a little close to her and started making some really big noise in the bushes, and then she started running. Hey, thanks, Pete. Thanks for coming, Pete. How's your day going? TikTok user, thanks for the follow. Thanks, Jesse, for your comments for Emma. Where are you going, girl? Let's go at the top of the hill here. Let's see if we can see any more deer. Come on. Come on, Emma. We're going to see if there's any more deer. I counted 11 the other day in the morning. It's 9:37 Mountain Time here in the summer village of Whispering Hills here in Alberta. We're about 8 hours from the U.S. border, 8.5. It's a long drive. And we're neighbors with Montana in the United States. That's Alberta's neighbor. Alberta's our province. And let's just check to see if those deer are still lurking around, teasing Emma. There were some babies out the other day. Actually, in this spot right here, in these bushes, there were 4 babies right in these bushes with 2 mothers. Hey, Jesse, thanks for those gifts. Appreciate you. Thanks for the community heart. You're having a good day? Great lake. Yeah, this is a good lake for fishing. There's lots of fish to be, but you can't keep them unless they're a certain size. And I believe the walleye pike, which is one of the sought after fish here, they have to be big. They also call them a pickerel. Pickerel or a walleye pike, they're the same thing. And this is a little sign that the ants have been eating up on this little sign holder. It has some weird little notches on it. And the ants have just done a number on it. I just gotta stay back. Look at the anthill. They've made an anthill on that, and there's thousands of ants there. Thanks for the Go Populars, Jesse. Appreciate you. There's Emma. We'll give those to Emma right there. Right there, chilling on the grass. Yeah, walleye pike is delicious. Yeah, you bet. Nice out of nice cold Canadian waters. That looks like... Be nice, Jimmy. Emma, you getting hungry? Do you want to go for breakfast? You actually have had a lot of ants. You know what, Jesse? They love rain. For some reason, you think rain would flood them out. But ants absolutely love rain. They get in abundance. I guess more rain, more food, more moisture is good for ants, I guess. But there's a lot of ants this year. Definitely too many ants. Maze, that is Emma. She's a 5-year-old rough collie, and she has a mosquito on her. Here she is. Yeah, you got mosquitoes on you, girl. You go in the shade. You go in the shade and you get mosquitoes. Actually, the mosquitoes aren't as bad here at the summer village of Whispering Hills as they are in Edmonton. Edmonton, they are bad in the woods. And we are in the woods, and they're not too bad. And Emma is chilling. And I see three mosquitoes around her. Let me get that one, Emma. Yeah. You know, you got to get out of the woods. Come on, let's go out. Let's go more in the sun. Come on. The mosquitoes love Emma. Yeah, they love that big long nose of Emma's. They go after Emma's nose. Well, they can't penetrate through her fur. Look how much fur she has. She is so thick of fur. But they find. Look, she's getting nervous. Why are you filming so close to my face? They get her. They get her long nose there. Yeah, I know. I know. Are we bugging you? Yeah, she's a good dog, Pete. Yeah, she's one of the best we've ever had. Hey, Michelle. Speaking of collies, Michelle has a collie and a Sheltie. And she's from Upper State New York, and she's from Dreamfield Doggy Daycare. And she just joined us. She said, Toby, stop doing that, right, Jesse? Hey, Bonnie, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's a smart girl. Yeah, super smart. I like the fact that she doesn't chase the deers that much. Sure, if they get in her face too much, like that one just did, she didn't chase it right away, but then it started stomping around in the bushes around by her. So she said, okay, that's enough. So she started to getting bossy with it, tried to hurt it. Then it took off, and then she just stopped right at the top by the road. She stops. So that's good. Thanks for the follow, Pete. Jazz, thanks for following. Guys, we do a lot of videos in nature. Appreciate the visit. As you can see, we're in the summer village of Whispering Hills, about 2 hours from Edmonton. Edmonton's the capital of Alberta, our province. And we are 8.5 hours from the Montana border. Montana's our only neighboring U.S. state in United States. And we are about 12 hours from the Pacific Ocean. Our neighbor to the west is British Columbia. Our neighbor to the east is Saskatchewan. They're both provinces. And we have territories. Northwest Territories is our neighbor to the north. Sean, how you doing? Sean's from England. Welcome, Sean. You getting hungry? You want to go have your breakfast? You want to go have your breakfast now? All right, Emma's getting hungry. We'll probably shut her down right away, guys. Emma's got to eat. And then we're going to start getting ready. We're going to head back to Edmonton. We've been here since Sunday. So we're heading back to Edmonton today. And we'll be back doing some videos in the River Valley of Edmonton. And that's a beautiful area too. Just like here is beautiful. We got the, you know what, the people just joined us. Let's show you the lake. And then we'll go by the cabin, and then Emma can decide if she's going to go and have her breakfast. Here's the cabin. Emma, you going to go have breakfast? You want breakfast? You getting hungry? Emma, your food? Yeah, your food's ready. Here you go. Come on. Here's Emma's food. Come on, Emma. Come on, get your food. There you go. Emma's got her breakfast. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the lake. She's hungry. Jimmy, this is my parents' cabin. Me and Dawn are out with Emma just since Sunday. We're heading back today. But this is, my parents' cabin out at Summer Village of this Baptiste Lake here. Yeah, she's a good girl. She was hungry, huh? She went right for her food. She's not a fussy eater sometimes, that girl. It's very rare to see Emma as a fussy eater. But Donna doctors up her food pretty good. She eats raw food, but she doctors it up sometimes with some nice fresh chicken and stuff like that. She likes that. Yeah, here's the lake again. Thanks, Pete. You know what? I fish a lot. I fished a lot in the winter because we were in Texas. My daughter lives in Texas, so we have lots of nice places to go to. We are on a ranch in Texas, and my sister lives on the island in Victoria, a place called Oak Bay, Victoria. We were visiting there for a wedding, and we're in Edmonton. My parents have a cabin here on Baptiste Lake. So we have lots of nice places to go to. We're very fortunate, actually. How far is Edmonton from New Jersey? Oh boy, Jack, I'm gonna guess on this. I'm gonna probably say 2,000 2,500 miles. It's that far. It's a long ways. Long ways, Jack. Hey, Donald's here from Texas. Speaking of Texas, thanks for that heart me, Donald. Thanks for sharing, Michelle. Appreciate that. Yes, yeah, you can boat on this lake. Yeah, actually, there's motorboats. We take these. There's this thing we take out here. This has a little paddle boat. See, there's a little paddle boat. It's just turned upside down so water doesn't get inside it. And then we have the rowboat there. And then there's another speedboat in the back, but we never take that one out. We just like to just chill and just maybe just go out in the rowboat or the paddle boat. More relaxing. And you can see it's very quiet on the lake. We like to come during the weekdays, and then you don't have the weekend warriors out. Then you don't have all the noise from all the motorboats out there. So we like it during the week when it's nice and quiet. And it is quiet. It's very quiet right now. If you listen, I'll just stop talking for a minute and you'll hear how quiet it is. I'll stop for, maybe you might hear the loons. I just looked it up, Jack. You're 3,200 kilometers away. So I'm pretty close at 2,500 miles from New Jersey. Thanks for all those hearts, guys. Let's see what you guys got us to. We're 8,000, 9,000, 9,000 likes. Thanks for tapping that screen, guys. You've really pushed us out there. And if you guys notice, we haven't put our dock out, but the neighbors put their dock out. We just got out here. We've been busy this summer. We had a wedding out in the island, Vancouver Island, which is a 12-hour drive to get to Vancouver. And then you got to catch a ferry. We caught it out at Tsawwassen, if I'm saying it right. Tsawwassen, we caught the ferry. And then from the ferry, we went to Swartz Bay. Swartz Bay is on the island. And from Swartz Bay, that was a 2-hour, almost 2 hours. Call it an hour and 45-minute ferry ride. So we're at 13 hours, and let's call it 14 hours to get to the island. From driving and ferry rides. And then we had another hour drive to my sister's house. So yeah, long time. You don't do it in one day. you got to stay pretty much overnight at Tsawwassen, and then catch the ferry the next morning, and then you're there. Hannah, thanks for the heart me. How's your day going? It looks like a pike lake. Yes, there's pike. There's two types of pike, Jimmy. There's the northern pike, which get pretty big. You can get some 30-pound northern pike out of this lake. And then you've got the walleyed pike, and you can get some pretty large walleyed pike. There's some large ones here. I think I've caught at least almost a 10-pounder. That was like many years ago. It's hard. Nobody's ever seen one like that. It's been kind of overfished. They're cutting back there's restrictions now on the fish, so you can't pull too many fish out, and they've got to be quite big. And sometimes they were banning them, even keeping any of the fish for a while, because they wanted to get the numbers back. I think the perch are low. The numbers on perch were low. They used to be in abundance in this lake. Now the perch have really gone down in numbers because people were overfishing. The weekend warriors were out there just pulling them in. But now they're coming back, so that's good. Emma's eating, Hannah. You just missed Emma. She's we can go and check on her. She might be finished, or maybe Donna might let her out when she's done. But Emma's got her little regiment, what she does in the morning. She eats her raw food, and then after that, she lets out a little bark, tells Donna that she's done, and then Donna gives her some powdered powdered goat milk. She mixes it up, and then Donna has her goat milk. It's kind of like, and Emma will let you know, hey, you know what? I'm ready for my goat milk. Where is it? She's a fun girl. Let's go check on her. Okay, one last look here, and then we're going to check on Emma. Welcome, Wayne. Hey, Christina, welcome. All right. Thanks, Hannah. Thanks for your comment. Okay, here's that swing. I actually had to do a repair on this swing this year, but this is the swing. Emma does not like it when we go on that swing. She says, you guys, you're supposed to stay still. There's no swinging allowed. All right, let's go check on Emma. Here she is. Emma, come on. Everybody's wondering where you are. Come on. And here's our fire pit. I was going to start a fire, but that storm looked like it was coming last night, and then I quit. I quit thinking about the fire, and I went in instead. There's Emma. And I was going to burn up some cardboard and start a little fire with some wood. And we are sometimes have fire restrictions from the heat, but it's been mild and cool and rainy, so there's no fire restrictions, so we are able to have fires. So that's a good thing. Thanks, Sean. You want to take a look at the cabin? More here. Let's zoom in on the cabin. That's my parents' cabin. I helped them build this years ago. Me and my dad, we built this cabin. And we're electricians, actually. But we know a lot about trades. We've been around trades for many years. Well, my dad's 90, so he's been in the trades, electrical trades. But first he started off as a professional hockey player, actually. But back in the day when my dad played professional hockey, they weren't paid millions of dollars. They weren't paid a whole lot at all when he played. And so when he retired, thank goodness his uncle got him into electrical. So when he retired from hockey, he became an electrician. Then he started his own company, his own electrical company. And then I helped him too. Me and him kind of started it together. And then I took over the electrical company, and then I got tired of it. Now my son's doing it. So we were in the electrical business, the family electrical business, and my son-in-law as well. And there's Emma. Oh, you got a big mosquito on you. You want me to throw a stick? Okay, let's see if we can find you a nice stick. Okay, there's lots of sticks around here. We'll find a stick for Emma. Where's a good throwing stick, Emma? Here we go. It's kind of a goofy stick. Looks like a deer's antler, but let's throw it. No shortage of sticks around here. Oh, no jumping, Emma, no jumping. Okay, she just ate, so I'm just going to do one little throw. I don't want... You know, dogs shouldn't be twisting and turning and running too much after they eat. But I'll just do a quick little one here. There we go. That's all you get. I know you just ate. Gerald, we're from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. We're just up at the summer village of Whispering Hills here in Alberta. It's about a 2-hour drive from Edmonton and 8.5 hours from the U.S. border of Montana. Montana is our only neighboring state with Alberta. Alberta is our province. She likes to go in the water, Lee, but she doesn't swim. Gerald, thanks for the follow. We do a lot of videos in nature. And we'll be back in Edmonton. We'll probably be doing some live videos in Edmonton this week. Actually, maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. But right now we've got, we're going to head back to Edmonton probably around noon. Maybe shortly after. We'll see. There's no hurry. We'll go back when we're ready, and there's no rush. What's up? Is there deer again? There's been a lot of deer out, as Edmonton's on high alert right now. As you see, she's looking this way. There could be a deer out there. Let's take a look. And that's the neighbor's cabin over there. And they got a little bunkhouse. See that little bunkhouse through the trees? That's their bunkhouse. Sometimes when my parents have a whole abundance of family gathering, we'll borrow the neighbor's bunkhouse. They don't mind us using it. Nobody uses it hardly. And we have a little bunkhouse in the back here too, but it's very small. And sometimes people stay in that bunkhouse too. And that's the one back over there where the that life preserver thing on there. See that? Right there, there's the bunkhouse. That's a little bunkhouse back there. There we go. And there's the Starlink. That's how we're getting signal, guys. We're way out here. We have no cell signal hardly at all. So there's the Starlink I'm using, so we can get signal. And I might be shutting down my Starlink. They charge a lot for that Starlink. After we leave today, I think I'm gonna put it on suspension. I think they're charging me $200 a month. And it's really redundant when I get back to Edmonton, because I don't use it in Edmonton because we have Wi-Fi from our home. And we don't need the Starlink. It's just that we travel so much. We've been traveling for, about 8 months. So much. And then we needed the Starlink to get signal and get our internet and watch TV through the Starlink. So we've been using it a lot, but now I'm thinking I'm putting it on suspension probably after today, because I won't be needing it. We're going to rest for a bit. We've traveled a lot. Here's some ducks here. Your uncle was an electrician. He used to rewire houses. Oh, cool, Sean. Yeah, we've done a lot of that kind of stuff too. We've done everything. I actually started out doing a lot of industrial electrical, which I didn't like. Then I started doing, after that, we did more commercial, which wasn't bad. Commercial's not as, well, it's pretty laid back in industrial, but it's a little bit more stuff to do in commercial. There's more stuff going on. And then there's residential, there's a ton of stuff to do in residential. Then I liked residential the best, so we've done all three. Hey, Lupita, thanks for reposting. How's your day going? Yeah, thanks, Lee. Yeah, it is beautiful here. Thank you. Yeah, it's a nice spot to relax. We've done a lot of relaxing. We've been here since Sunday, but we're gonna head back to Edmonton, and we're gonna probably be there for a while now. We've traveled enough. 8 months of traveling is a lot. Oh, rewiring at factories. Well, that's a lot of work. A lot of pipe. Factories take a lot of pipe, a lot of pulling wire. Let's see what we got. So we got missed some people here. Let's go back a bit. We got Maritza here. Hey, Maritza, thanks for following. Maritza's been doing lots of videos for a long time. Check out Maritza's page. She's been doing a lot of videos for many years. Welcome, Natalie. Lupita's good working. Can't wait to get off my, I don't know what that means, my 3-day weekend. How are you all? We're doing great. Thanks. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate you. Here's a crow out there. But this family of ducks, you know what? They're right there. I wish we had our dock out. I'd get closer to them, but they're right there, chilling by those reeds. Let's check on Emma. Oh, here she is. What's going on, girl? What's going on? You see any more deer? We've had a couple deer come visit us already this morning, if you just joined us. And Emma, she was kind of just watching them for a bit, but the one got a little too close to her and she didn't like that and was rustling around in the bushes, so she did a little chase and got her to the property line and then stopped. Thank goodness. There she is. What do you think? What do you think, girl? You want to keep walking? Hey, Susan, welcome. You're a happy girl this morning. I guess Dad's got some cardboard to burn this morning when we get a chance. We'll burn up some cardboard. right, we're gonna take you a walk up the road. Oh, you guys see that little chipmunk? A chipmunk. Emma didn't see it. She would have probably investigated. There was a chipmunk in these bushes here. We'll see if we can find it. It's a little tiny chipmunk. He ran right in here. I wonder if there's a little, if he's got a family of chipmunks in there. Usually there's squirrels, but this was the tiniest little guy. He's just, here's all these little boat things. You put these things in there and then you put your dock. These are the things that hold the dock out. And there's the dock. I haven't put it up, and I'm not sure I'm going to. I could always, the neighbor says we could always use his. I'm not sure I'll put it out this year. We'll see. But anyway, the chipmunk went in here. Somewhere in there, that little guy's hiding. Just on the edge where the water is. He's got a good life in the bushes there. And he hides underneath our boat. I believe I see him run from this boat here. He runs from underneath the boat. And he runs across here. Because I've sit on this swing and I watch him. I sit on this swing here. And I'll watch him run from those two trees there by the boat. And then he runs across in front of the lake. Then he goes into these bushes where the dock holders are. Right there. And he hides in there. So, and he tries to be sneaky so Emma doesn't see him. Here's Emma, just chilling. Susan says she's telling you that to find Timmy, he's in the well. Actually, you know what, Susan, and there hasn't been an episode of Lassie Show that Timmy has actually been stuck in the well. I don't know where that came from. Hey, Charlotte, how you doing? Hope your day is going good. Charlotte is from Denmark. I sometimes get confused with her and Jimmy. Jimmy's from Norway and Charlotte from Denmark. They're very close, anyway. Yeah, isn't that funny, Susan? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Charlotte. Good to hear. Thanks for your comments for Emma, Sean. Let's get a close-up of Emma. Thanks, Jamie, for your comments. Yeah, it is a beautiful place here. Unfortunately, we have to leave. We have to leave today. We've been here since Sunday. I'm going to leave before Friday, before the Weekend Warriors come out. So I'll be leaving today. And we'll get back and relax in Edmonton for a while. We've been traveling a lot lately. But it is relaxing out here, so it's not really traveling too far. It's only 2 hours from Edmonton anyway. But we just got back from going to the island. We were out at the island, and like I was saying, it's 14, 15 hours by the time you get to the island in Vancouver Island. And that's a long way to go. Another view of the lake before we go. But thanks again. Do we have bear, Lee? Yes, we do have bears here, but they're very, very rare to see a bear. But someone said they spotted a mother with their 2 cubs recently. And we also have a mountain lion, which is kind of more concerning. Only concerning that if it wants to attack, it's relentless. But thank goodness there isn't many attacks, so that's good. Actually, none where we're at, which is another good thing. But there have been reports in the mountains where a mountain lion has attacked, and they do not give up easy. Where a bear, sometimes you can scare a bear off, especially the black bear. The grizzly, not so much. Grizzly will charge at you. Sometimes they just want to scare you, but not, more chances of a mountain lion, if it wants you, is going to get you than a bear. You love Vancouver? Yeah, Vancouver's nice. I love the island. Vancouver Island is really nice. We were there for quite a bit, an hour, about 10 days. 10 days we were there. Those are babies with that mother. If you look closely, guys, that's little babies with the mother duck right there. See them following along? That's cute. Mother and its ducklings. Charlotte, we're doing good. Thanks for asking. Michelle says, that's right. John Provost wrote a book on There was no episode of Timmy in the Well. Yeah. You know what, Michelle? I might have learned that from you. Thanks again for reaffirming that. Sean says there was a woman on one of your lives trying to attack a woman's dog. She was brave. Yeah. Yeah, if they go after the dog, that's more of an animal, which that's probably what the cougar's more enticed to go after, is another animal than a human. So yeah, human attacks are rare with cougars, but if it happens, it's not good. You thought that was an otter? No, those are just the mother and the ducklings. And the ducklings are getting bigger now. You can see that. They're not so small anymore. Oh, it was a bear? Oh, okay, yeah, a bear. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Sean. What's going on with the fires in Canada? You know what? There's nothing too drastic as of yet, but there's always fires going on in Canada. Sometimes they're manageable, sometimes they're out of control. And I don't know of any out of control near Edmonton or Baptiste Lake, so that's a good thing. But there's Eastern Canada, I heard there's one that's out of control. We're in Western Canada. That's like 2,000, 3,000 miles away, so we're not anywhere near us, the uncontrollable fires. We've had enough uncontrollable fires in Alberta. We've had our share. Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great, Sean. You're coming through perfect. Susan says, I live in Wisconsin. You can't even go outside because of the smoke. Yeah, it can get bad sometimes. Yeah, we've been through that. It's terrible. Thank goodness, knock on wood, we haven't had any of those days. We had one day, I don't know where the smoke came from. It was only one day this year, and it was brief, and it blew in from somewhere. I have no idea. I think they probably put it out, so we didn't get it very long, so that's good. All right, guys, I'm going to shut down now. Appreciate all the comments and appreciate the visit and the gifts. And we'll be back to Edmonton. We'll do some lives this week in Edmonton. So you guys have a great day, and thanks for coming.